Greetings all, it's Blue Knight. Welcome back to the Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Previously, we got a lot accomplished in terms of side business by helping out a owner deliver some pumpkin soup, to now helping out a woman we met last episode to find her child. Today we'll be doing just that, finding this missing child that we discovered last time. But I'm here at the bazaar because I want to get something pretty quickly. Not the heart potion I just collected. It's actually this guy, Mr. Rupin, the gear shop owner. I want to get this new shield. Aha, that there's a very sturdy iron shield. It's much more durable than a wooden shield. I'm happy to report it won't burst into flames. I suppose I should warn you that it will protect you from electricity, which could cause a nasty shock. Ah, very funny. Only for 100 rupees, but if we say no, this happens. It's that face. That deadpan look into your soul, man. This actually brings up a very, I guess, theory we could call it. Is that Rupin, not only his name is a pun on rupee, of course, but it could be possible that this guy might be the ancestor to the Happy Mask salesman that we've seen in later Zelda games. And it's actually very possible because these two share a lot of similar characteristics. There's a chance that they could be connected, at least in some way. But that's all I wanted to get here for now. Before we leave, I should actually equip this shield. And we're not gonna have any use for the wooden shield anymore, so I'm just gonna store it in the item check. Yes. So I'm just showing how the item check works pretty fast as well. So I'm actually killing two birds with one stone here at the bazaar. So we can store it here, and if we want to pick it up, we just come back to the item check and just talk to her about it. As you saw, we can also sell off things at the item check as well for various prices, depending on the item, of course. So now that we got everything squared up, we can actually go start our quest. But while we're going to the first step of this little side quest, finding the missing child, there's something I didn't talk about the bazaar. There's an unused character from that place that, well, went unused. It's a fruit and vegetable vendor, to my knowledge. I'm not sure what his role would be specifically, since we have other ways to heal in Zelda games, but he might give, well, fruit and vegetables, hence the name. But he went unused since I think some of the characteristics that character had went on to another character that exists in this game. I'm not sure who though, but that's all the information I was able to find about that unused bazaar character. So we talked to this lady. She's telling us about this whole fighting Kukil thing. So let's see. I believe there's monsters abducting children in this town. I don't know, that seems pretty far-fetched, and besides, monsters only come out at night. But if we talk to her some more, what happens if we say I do? Do you think there's monsters abducting children in this town? What? So there's a chance she was dragged off by a monster? Let's not be ridiculous here, this monster business is going a bit far. Oh. Now that you mention it, there's an old man who lives near here who's always ranting about hidden monsters in Skyloft. Everyone knows he's a little loony though, so no one takes him seriously. Want to know where he is? I'd imagine he's at the Lumpy Pumpkin to the east of here as usual. You'll need to fly there, of course. So, actually talking to this lady, it's optional. And also speaking with the old man, that's the optional in this part of the quest too. If you know what you're doing, you can skip all this talking and go right to finding the missing child. But I want to show this entire quest off in its entirety because I just want to be thorough, of course. Ah, wait. It's another Gwei. I think the last time I was here, I failed at getting this red rupee. So I want to make up for that. Gotcha! Yeah! Redeem myself for the last time I met one of your kind, Mr. Gwei. I think I got more rupees in our wallet, so that's good to know. Come to think of it, there's quite a few stuff I didn't look in the description in the gear screen, so we'll have to fix that eventually. So back to the lovely pumpkin. I'll admit, I'm kind of just getting sick of seeing this place so many times already. You have the gullible look that says you might take an old man's rambling seriously. So tell me, do you believe in the Skyloft monster? I shouldn't even call it a monster. It's a demon, I tell ya. But no one can say for sure because no one's seen it live to tell the tale. Well, huh? You wanna know how come I'm telling the tale nobody's seen it left alive? Yeah. Yeah, well, I saw it, but I was able to escape by the seat of my pants. I'll escape by my cat-like reflexes, I tell ya. Any regular person would have lived long enough to scream. Anyways, I saw the thing, I tell ya. There's a great big tree in the cemetery. I walked by that tree in the middle of the night and I saw it hit the gravestone nearest the tree and the gravestone lit up. It pushed the gravestone and the door to the storage shed opened up all by itself. Okay, so now that we know the clues to where this monster is, we'll have to go back to Skyloft in the middle of the night. So once again, I gotta see you guys there. By the power of editing, of course. So I'm back at Skyward in the middle of the night, and there's this little target that appeared on the map. This actually reminded me to bring up something. If you go to various buildings in Skyloft, then they'll be marked on your map, so you can go back there later, and you can actually sleep in these buildings if they have a bed. So you're not restricted to sleeping in your own room in the Night Academy if you need to regain your health, which is pretty good. Something I forgot to bring up when I mentioned you can sleep in Beetle's air shop in the last episode. So, like the old man said, was strike this gravestone that nearest the tree, move it, and just like he said, the storage shed door opened up, where we can find the monster. And the store will remain open forever, so don't even worry if you have to reopen it again if you need to come to this area. So let's approach this little storage shed. Now we just heard a scream. That doesn't spell good things, so let's investigate. And sure enough, there's a beast in Skyloft. Just when we thought the monsters at night weren't bad enough. So let's deal with this thing by, of course, using our sword. But if we talk to the girl first... Hey, what's wrong? Why do you look so scared? Did something happen to you? Seems rather calm about the whole thing. So if we try to take a swing at the monster... Stop! Please! I beg of you! Don't hurt me! Oh goodness, I know how bad this must look to you right now, but I assure you I mean no harm. We were just playing the scream as loud as you can game. Isn't that a fun game? Oh dear, but perhaps I think an explanation is in order. My name is Petro, and I am a monster who resides here in this humble dwelling below Skyloft. But please allow me to correct one popular misconception. While I'm certainly a monster, I wouldn't dream of terrorizing the people of this town. You see, this adorable little girl is the only one who didn't let loose a blood-curdling scream at the sight of me. Since she began to visit me here, I feel positively jubilant. You see, my heart's only wish is to become friends with the lovely people of Skyloft. As you can surely imagine, it has proven quite difficult to break the ice when they are struck with paralyzing fear at the mere sight of me. I assure you nothing would fill my heart with joy more than to be friends with the fine people of this town. But as soon as I try to approach any of them and extend my claw in friendship, they run and scream as though they've seen a walking nightmare. Oh right, silly me. I got ahead of myself. You see, there's an old tale among my monsters kin that goes as follows. It seems that when humans make other humans happy, the happy humans produce a substance known as a gratitude crystal. Gratitude crystals are quite amazing. Just looking at them and knowing there was such gratitude in the world turned me from a monster into a human. Oh goodness, nothing would delight me more than to become a human. From the moment I laid my regrettably demon eyes on you, I could tell that you had a gentle and generous heart, despite the fact that I almost swiped you with my sword. Won't you please gather gratitude crystals and show them to me? Yeah, sure. Truly, you'll help me? I've heard that you can obtain gratitude crystals by helping people solve their troubles. They could also be merely lying about here in Skyward or elsewhere among the clouds, anywhere you find people. I'm sure someone with a heart as pure and genuine as yours will be able to see them. Please solve some troubles and gather me all the gratitude crystals you can find. Any help you can provide will be dearly appreciated. I promise your assistance will not go unrewarded. We talked to him again, huh? He says that the girl will be back home by morning. Oh, a good look at the gratitude crystals are required. Yeah, so to start things off about this gratitude crystal quest, we have to bring 5 of that to him. This is gonna take up quite a chunk of the game. Gratitude crystals can be found if we help someone out with one of their troubles, or like you said, they're merely lying around Skyloft. You can get 5 from helping someone with their troubles, and there are 15 lone gratitude crystals that are lying around the world. But the thing is, about finding those lone gratitude crystals, you can only find them at night. But as soon as you're done with this quest, then the rest of the gratitude crystal quest will be opened up to you. However, there are some items that we need to get later in the game to do other quests, so we can't do them all at once, obviously. Okay, that was a really awkward cut. I just had a really big scare happen. My capture card stopped working because apparently I ran out of disk space on my laptop. I just had to uninstall some stuff, so we're all good to go now. But man, that was a really big scare for me. I just can't say enough on Twitter. I really, really want a desktop computer again. This laptop has just caused me so many headaches in like the last year or so. But in any case, now that we're back home at Kukio's house, we can now visit her mother again. And she's produced 5 gratitude crystals as a result of being so grateful for us finding her child. And now that we have those crystals, we could go back to Petro and show him these crystals we got to see what reward we'll get from him. Okay, Mr. Big Monster Guy. I just had a really big scare happen, and this was all trying to get you your lousy gratitude crystals. Just take them a go, please. So as a result from getting 5 crystals, we get the medium wallets, which could hold up to 500 rupees alone. I'm still getting more gratitude crystals to become a human. So if we talk to him again, he'll tell us how many more crystals we need to get the next reward. We need 10 of them. But like I said, we can find, I think, the majority of the low gratitude crystals at night right now. So let's take care of that really quickly. So the first crystal we have to find is to sleep in Beetle's air shop and sleep until night. Once that happens, we can find the first gratitude crystal outside of his air shop. But before we get that, we can actually talk to Beetle now that he's out of his shop. Because we're actually on another island in the sky. This is... Get it on screen? I can't? Oh, that's unfortunate. But that's called Beetle's Island. That's where we are right now. If we talk to him... Ah, wake you for the young slugabed, You appear to be relishing that snooze, so I declined to wake you. But I must say, old bug, you did make the shop a mite heavier. So what about his accent? The mellifluous timbre of my voice sounds different to you? Perhaps a touch, I suppose. But pray, what does it matter, hmm? This is my humble home of sorts. When night draws her tempestuous curtain across the sky, I come here. A bit lacking in creature comforts, to be sure, but I can relax in peace. You're awake that you're aware that lawfully so fly at night, I'm sure. So I suppose I shall have to take you back to town with me on the morrow, hmm? When you wish to go back to Skyloft, just chase your dreams of the bed once more, and on the morrow you shall be there. That's really interesting, but what about that little cage he's holding? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. This is a horned colossus beetle. He's my most precious possession. I could gaze at him all night. And that's about all we're gonna get out of him. What if we walk around here? Did I get that already? I don't think so. So let's put our bug net to use. So we sneak up quietly. That's way too close. Starting to fly off. And wait for you to come back. Gotcha! This is a starry firefly. These insects are among the rarest of the skies and can only be found in dark places. We saw this back in the waterfall cave way early on in the game. That's about all I wanted to get for now. But as for that, that gratitude crystal, just take your beetle and point it up and you can see it in plain sight. That's where we can get to without hitting one of those propellers. Alright, I did. Right before I hit it too. Whoops. I somehow jumped off the air shop and landed right into the endless abyss below. Well, that never happened before. I think it's the first time for everything. But I think I'm actually gonna cut it here for today. I know I said I was looking at all the gratitude crystals, but I'm actually making this video long enough as is. So, wonder where she's gone. Yeah, I'll help you out next time, buddy. Don't worry. So next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we'll continue our hunt for the gratitude crystals at night, and if we have enough time, find out what that guy's wondering. So until we meet again, everyone, farewell for now.